What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we just got a gigantic DEVSTREAM info drop. 2 big updates on the way, as well as some reworks and more. So we're going to hop right into our overview of the DEVSTREAM 188 from PAX East. Before we do, though, make sure to sub this YouTube channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. We'll be covering the Valkyr rework tomorrow because Valkyr's rework got announced today. Yeah, not Oberon, not anybody else, but Valkyr. Additionally, we're live on stream right now doing some Omniforma bundle giveaway. So come on, stop by if you want to enter that giveaway for some free stuff. Alright, but you're here for the DEVSTREAM, so let's get right into what we got today because there's a ton to cover. Starting things off with Yareli Prime's release date. Because if you watch my previous video, Yareli Prime was basically confirmed, and we have some good looks at her now. So we got Yareli Prime here. The Compressa Prime will be her signature pistol, and the signature other thing with her will be the Daikyu Prime bow. So yes, you will not be able to use the Daikyu Prime on your K-Drive, your Merlina, but you can use your Compressa. So here's a good look at Yareli Prime. She'll have a Prime Ephemera and a Prime Syandana, and the Prime Syandana is right there. It actually looks pretty decent, so good stuff on that front. You'd expect her in-game on May 21st, the same day as the new Nightwave season. So yeah, in May, we got Yareli Prime and Nightwave on the same exact day. So expect a big, chunky update day on that one. As far as going past May, moving into the next month, June, we got the new major update for Warframe called Isle Weaver. This is where the new Warframe will come from. We're getting the new Kalervo skin. There will also be a clan operation, too, where you can stock up on a ton of Pathos clamps. So yeah, Isle Weaver, going to have some big lore stuff going down. We got Major Rasalka coming back, and looks like she kicked Dominus Thrax out of Deviri, so that's her chair now. Yeah, as I said, we have a new event called Operation 8 Claws. Mainly meant to stack up on to stack up on Pathos clamps, which already exist on Deviri, but also to farm the new Spider Frame from here. The new game mode will give Spider Frame. This node will exist forever, but the event version will only be during their time-limited stay. So yeah, new game on Deviri, basically going to have Murmur on Deviri, and this will be Warframe only combat on Deviri. So if you've ever done a Deviri mission, you're like, I hate turning into the Drifter, I hate turning into the Operator, this will be Warframes only, apparently. I'm not even sure if you could even turn into your Drifter if you wanted to. So you got the Murmur on Deviri, as I stated, and there's to be different types of bounty objectives, stuff like that. Murmur enemies, Murmur Tower, typical stuff. And from this new game mode, you're going to get the new Spider Frame, which I can't remember her name, but yeah, it's a Spider Frame. She's gonna have she's not gonna exalt it. She's gonna have a signature whip, but yeah, it looks like she'll have an exalted wall latch form, like I've been asking for. It's gonna be female Spider Frame, looking pretty cool. She's got web abilities. She looks kind of like Zeke a little bit with this. She'll have like a spider walking around form and stuff like that. And yeah, there's her wall latch. Pretty good stuff there. Now, here's a look at the operation. Now, the operation will be called 8 Claws, and your vendor will be Dominus Thrax. He seemed a little bit bummed he got kicked out of his house. But, yeah, he's going to give us some stuff like new cosmetics and also, hopefully, some new stuff besides just cosmetics. I think there's like a new Incarnon Scythe, too. In this same update, you'll be getting Kalervo Deluxe and Citrine Deluxe. Looks pretty nice there. And also, in these updates coming up, there's going to be a Slam nerf, as I stated months ago, and then you guys told me that some other streamer said it's not happening. It's been happening the entire time. So before we get to that, though, let's go over this quality of life stuff here. So they're going to be doing a change to enemies. So Bailiff enemies from the Grenier are going to become mini-boss-like. Also, the Ballistas are going to have more of a sniper lock-on than they currently do. And the Eviscerator enemies are going to throw AoE grenades a lot more often. Additionally, Junctions are going to be reworked to unlock arbitrations earlier for new players. And you're going to be able to manually pick up plants. Like right now, you have to scan them. You can manually pick them up after this new update. We'll be covering these 2 dev workshops in tomorrow's video. But yeah, moving on, we're going to have some more augments as well. We got an augment for Kalervo, Caliban, Citrine, and Jade on the way, as well as these melee slam changes. Now, I wouldn't entirely call it a nerf. Pablo tried to state that it will actually be buffed if you do a full bullet jump into the air. But yes, as stated in the video months ago, slam attacks are being nerfed because of, basically, they're too easy to macro and AFK the game with. We'll talk about the exact details of that later, but yeah, just keep in mind that they are changing them to be less effective if you are doing what you're doing right now. That being said, one of those things they're changing is actually a bug fix. The Naira mod set is being changed to not be as broken, bugged in a good way for us. Basically, it's applying slam damage and melee damage at the same time, and it's going to not do that anymore. That being said, they're going to change the values of it to hopefully make it still similar-ish to right now. But yes, expect a slam attack damage nerf with the Naira mod set taken into account, because it's technically bugged doing more than it's supposed to. That was stated on stream by Pablo. Additionally, the amount of range you are off the ground will influence how much AoE size your slams have, and they did actually show it with the Magistar in the video too. So as Pablo stated, you will have, he claimed more range than right now if you do a full bullet jump into the air. That remains to be seen. But if you're doing a really small jump off the floor and then slamming down immediately, it should be a much lower range than right now. And then if you're using these mods too, it should be a lot less damage than right now too. We'll have to see when it actually comes out. But yes, it is confirmed actually happening now. I was never trying to mislead you guys or fearmonger or whatever. I'm going off what the developers of this game said, not making anything up, okay? Moving on to the next thing, we got Valkyr's rework on the way. She's going to have a rage meter, which is going to be pretty cool. She's also getting a bunch of new changes. So she's going to have, a War Cry will be recastable. Her first ability, Zip Line or Rip Line, was actually going to become AoE and pull enemies together and into a grouped up area. It will also pull you towards the enemies, not pull the enemies towards you. So a really nice Valkyr rework on the way, and also a Valkyr heirloom skin on the way too. One thing you could maybe call a nerf is that her fourth ability will no longer make her fully invincible, but you will be immune to status, you get increased health and armor. War Cry's armor buff is tripled in Hysteria, and also your new passive rage meter will prevent death when you're at a certain percentage. So as you get enemy kills and stuff like that, you're going to fill this up. Let's say, like, it looks like right there, that little meter is like, I'm guessing 70%. So if you're at 70% or more rage meter, you'll prevent death when you were to die. Additionally, paralysis no longer consumes shields, and attacks in Hysteria heal you. But you're no longer invincible. They're also buffing some of the damage multipliers on her combos. So you can have like guaranteed slash procs in there and good multipliers along those lines. So as you see right here, that is what you'll be doing with her new first ability. That entire group of enemies gets pulled into right there. So expect Valkyr to be really, really nice after this change. And it's a good thing they're reworking her because she's getting a new heirloom skin. So yes, Valkyr in her underwear has arrived. It's going to have, a really nice look, very similar to Ember heirloom in my opinion. So here's some concept art looks at her. Looking good, looking good. Looks like is that a tail? I can't tell if it's a tail or not. Looks like no. Here's a look at it in game. And yeah, she's looking real good. So we get a concept art for Vauban Deluxe in the future, but don't expect that one anytime soon. You'll be getting this Valkyr heirloom skin after TennoCon though. So as far as the timeline of when this stuff's happening, it's been kind of hard to keep track of exactly what's happening, but it looks like this Valkyr skin will come out after TennoCon, but the rework for Valkyr will be before TennoCon. So yeah, July 21st on this new skin. The Valkyr rework will be here in the June update, Isle Weaver, and then again, that skin will come out after TennoCon. So good stuff on that front. Moving on, just taking a look at the Spider Frame in game here. She will probably be pretty good. Here's a look at her base stats. Not sure if that's modded, but yeah, 465 health, 550 shield, which is good. That's a good amount of shields to have at base. 135 energy. Actually, no, 200 energy and 135 armor. So no armor, but a lot of energy, a lot of shields. That's a good frame right there. Here's an overview of what's happening in the May 21st update, which we'll be getting in a couple weeks, obviously. So we got Ureli Prime with the Compressa and Daikyu, and also you can't even mod Merlinus, who cares about that. Kalervo Apostate skin. So it looks like no Citrine skin in this update, it looks like. But you'll get a Kalervo sparring skin for weapons, and then the Kalervo bundle stuff. Also, Nora's Mixed Volume 9 on the exact same day. So a loaded day on the 21st. And then it looks like maybe the Citrine skin is... Yeah, the Citrine skin is in the June update. So I might have misspoke earlier on that. So different updates for those two skins. But yeah, for the June update, return to Deviri with a new permanent mode. Rusalka sits on the throne. New Deviri Murmur enemies. Play as your Warframe in Deviri, Araxia mini boss fight. So that Spider Frame will be a boss fight as well. New clan event where you're going to get tons of Pathos clamps. No word of like Arca Energize dropping from here, so don't expect that. But expect a great place to talk about Pathos clamps. And also, this will be a clan operation with clan trophies too. So my clan is MR20+, but you can join if you want to. We'll be grinding this event a ton when it comes out. And your new Warframe Araxia also coming in that update as well. Oh, she has a throwing star weapon skin and a melee whip. So not the best weapon types, but either way. And that's going to be basically the general overview of your dev stream. A lot of stuff jam-packed into 1 hour, and actually over the next month and a half-ish, should be a ton of stuff to do as far as what we're usually used to. So, yeah, unfortunately a slam nerf, but the way Pablo was talking about it, he's going to be buffing in some ways too, is at least what he claims. So, you guys let me know what your favorite part about the update was, or about the stream was in the comments down below. This update in June will be pretty juicy, I'm thinking. So, don't expect anything too substantial after this until after TennoCon, because I think TennoCon is like July. So we got the update in May, update in June, and then TennoCon July. It's going to be a nice couple months for Warframe stuff. And this is also a lot better than the last two dev streams, which had basically nothing going on. So, great. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you on stream very soon. I'll see you also with a Yearly Prime prep guide probably on Monday. And I also forgot to make a tack and lug build video, so expect that next couple of days too. So, see you guys next time. Peace, support, and take it easy. Peace.